Hey there, folks. Today, we're diving into the world of coin collecting to answer a burning question. Could your 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter dollar coin be worth $1 million? Buckle up, because we're about to uncover the secrets of this classic piece of American numismatic history. Now, before we get too deep into the nitty-gritty details, let's take a quick look at the history of the 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter dollar coin. This coin was minted to commemorate the bicentennial anniversary of the United States Declaration of Independence. The front features a profile of Founding Father George Washington, while the back showcases a colonial drummer and a torch of freedom. It's a beautiful piece of American heritage that holds a special place in the hearts of coin collectors everywhere. So, the million-dollar question: could your 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter dollar coin be worth $1 million? The short answer is, maybe. While most of these coins are fairly common and can be found in circulation, there are a few key factors that could significantly increase its value. One of the most important factors is the condition of the coin. Coins that are in mint condition, with no signs of wear or damage, are typically more valuable than those that show signs of circulation. Additionally, there are a few rare varieties of the 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter dollar coin that could fetch a hefty price tag. One of the most sought-after varieties is the double die coin, where the design appears to be doubled due to an error during the minting process. These coins are incredibly rare and can sell for thousands of dollars at auctions. So, how can you determine the value of your 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter dollar coin? One of the best ways is to have it professionally graded by a reputable grading service, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. These services will evaluate the condition of your coin and assign it a grade, which can give you a better idea of its potential value. You can also do some research online to see what similar coins are selling for on auction sites like eBay or coin collecting forums. Keep in mind that the value of a coin can fluctuate over time, so it's always a good idea to stay up to date on the current market trends. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the thrill of the hunt. Searching through pocket change, visiting coin shops, and attending coin shows in search of that elusive rare coin is a passion for many collectors. And when you finally find that hidden gem, it can be an incredibly satisfying and rewarding experience. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter dollar coin is a classic piece that belongs in every coin enthusiast's collection. Its rich history, stunning design, and potential for value make it a must-have for any serious collector. So, could your 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter dollar coin be worth $1 million? While the chances are slim, it's always possible that you could stumble upon a rare variety or a coin in mint condition that could fetch a hefty sum. But even if your coin isn't worth $1 million, its historical significance and beauty make it a valuable addition to any collection. Happy hunting, collectors! 1972 Washington quarter dollar. Could it be worth $1 million? Let's find out. First off, let's talk about the history of the 1972 Washington quarter. This coin was minted during a time of economic uncertainty and social change in the United States. Despite being a relatively common coin, there are a few rare varieties that could potentially be worth a significant amount of money. One of the key factors that determine the value of a coin is its condition. Even a common coin like the 1972 Washington quarter can fetch a high price if it is in pristine condition. This includes factors like the coin's luster, absence of scratches, and overall visual appeal. Another important factor to consider is the mint mark. The 1972 Washington quarter was minted in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from the San Francisco mint tend to be rarer and more valuable due to lower mintages. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty details of the rare varieties of the 1972 Washington quarter that could potentially be worth $1 million. One of the most coveted varieties is the 1972 double die obverse quarter. This era coin features a noticeable doubling of the obverse design elements, particularly on the portrait of George Washington. Finding a 1972 double die obverse quarter in mint condition is like finding a diamond in the rough. These coins are extremely rare and can fetch a hefty sum at auction. Some collectors have been known to pay up to $1 million for a pristine example of this era coin. In addition to the double-die obverse variety, there are a few other rare varieties of the 1972 Washington quarter that are worth mentioning. The 1972 No Mint Mark quarter is a mysterious coin that lacks the typical P, D, or S mint mark. These coins are highly sought after by collectors and can command a premium price. Another intriguing variety is the 1972 S-proof quarter. Proof coins are specially minted for collectors and have a mirror-like finish. The 1972 S-proof quarter is particularly valuable due to its limited mintage and exceptional quality. Finding one of these coins in perfect condition could potentially net you a small fortune. Now, let's address the million-dollar question. Is the 1972 Washington quarter coin worth $1 million? The short answer is, it's possible but highly unlikely. While the rare varieties we've discussed can command significant sums, $1 million price tag is reserved for only the most exceptional examples. In reality, the average 1972 Washington quarter is worth its face value of 25 cents. However, if you happen to come across one of the rare varieties we've talked about today, you could be looking at a nice payday. Just remember to have your coin authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service to maximize its value. In conclusion, the 1972 Washington quarter is a fascinating coin with a few rare varieties that could potentially be worth $1 million. While finding one of these rare coins is like finding a needle in a haystack, it's always worth keeping an eye out for valuable treasures in your coin collection. Who knows, you could be sitting on a goldmine without even realizing it. 1981 Washington quarter dollar coin. Rumor has it that there is a coin from 1981 that is potentially worth $1 million. Can you believe it? Let's dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting and see if this rumor holds any truth. First things first, let's talk a bit about the history of the Washington quarter dollar coin. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Since then, millions of these coins have been minted, making them a common find in circulation. Now, let's fast forward to 1981. In that year, the United States Mint produced millions of Washington quarter dollar coins, just like any other year. However, what makes the 1981 Washington quarter potentially worth $1 million is a little-known error that occurred during the minting process. You see, some 1981 Washington quarter dollars were accidentally struck on silver planchets instead of the regular copper-nickel-clad planchets. This error is extremely rare and, if you happen to come across one of these silver planchet coins, you may have hit the jackpot. So, how can you tell if your 1981 Washington quarter is one of these valuable silver planchet coins? Well, the first thing you should do is check the coin's weight. A regular copper-nickel-clad quarter weighs 5.67 grams, while a silver planchet quarter will weigh slightly less due to the difference in metal composition. Next, take a close look at the edge of the coin. A silver planchet quarter will have a different color and sound when dropped, compared to a regular quarter. If you suspect that you have a potentially valuable coin, it's important to have it authenticated by a professional coin dealer or grading service. Now, let's address the big question: is the 1981 Washington quarter dollar coin worth $1 million? Well, the short answer is that it's possible, but highly unlikely. While a silver planchet 1981 Washington quarter can fetch a hefty sum, the chances of finding one are slim. In fact, to date, there have been only a handful of confirmed cases of 1981 Washington quarter dollar coins struck on silver planchets. This rarity, coupled with the demand from collectors, can drive up the value of these coins significantly. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon one of these rare coins, you could potentially sell it for a substantial amount of money. However, it's important to keep in mind that the value of coins can fluctuate based on market conditions and collector demand. In conclusion, while the 1981 Washington quarter dollar coin may not be worth $1 million for the average collector, it's still a valuable piece of history worth holding on to. So, keep an eye out for that silver planchet quarter in your pocket change. You never know what treasures you may find. 1985 Washington quarter dollar coin potentially being worth $1 million. Well, buckle up because we're about to uncover the truth behind this fascinating rumor. First off, let's talk a little bit about the history of the Washington quarter dollar coin. This iconic coin has been in circulation since 1932 and features the profile of our founding father, George Washington, on the obverse side. The reverse side typically showcases an eagle or a different design each year, making it a popular choice among coin collectors. Now, let's fast forward to 1985. This particular year saw the minting of millions of Washington quarter dollar coins, just like any other year. However, there's a rumor floating around that a small number of these coins were minted with a special error that could potentially make them worth a fortune. The error in question is known as a double die error, where the design on the coin appears slightly doubled. This error occurs during the minting process when the die used to stamp the coin is struck more than once, creating a distinctive double image. These types of errors are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors, making them worth significantly more than the face value of the coin. Now, back to the million-dollar question, is the 1985 Washington quarter dollar coin with the double die error really worth $1 million? The short answer is, maybe. While there have been reports of these rare coins selling for large sums of money at auction, it's important to keep in mind that the value of a coin is ultimately determined by its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. If you happen to come across a 1985 Washington quarter dollar coin with a double die error in your spare change, it's crucial to have it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service. This will help determine the coin's authenticity and assign it a grade based on its condition, which can significantly impact its value on the market. In general, coins with major errors like double dies tend to fetch higher prices, especially if they are in pristine condition. However, it's essential to do your research and consult with experts in the field to get an accurate appraisal of your coin's worth before jumping to any conclusions. So, where can you find these rare and valuable coins? Well, the beauty of coin collecting is that you never know where you might stumble upon a hidden treasure. Check your pockets, piggy banks, or even ask friends and family if they have any old coins lying around. You never know what you might find. In addition to searching for coins in circulation, you can also attend coin shows, visit coin shops, or browse online marketplaces to expand your collection and potentially uncover rare gems like the 1985 Washington quarter dollar coin with the double die error. At the end of the day, coin collecting is a hobby that can be both rewarding and exciting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the thrill of the hunt and the possibility of striking it rich with a rare coin is enough to keep anyone hooked. So, next time you come across a 1985 Washington quarter dollar coin in your pocket change, take a closer look and see if you might have stumbled upon $1 million treasure. Who knows, you could be holding on to a piece of history that's worth far more than meets the eye. 1988 Washington quarter dollar coin. Have you ever wondered if this seemingly ordinary coin could actually be worth millions of dollars? Well, stick around to find out because we're diving deep into the world of rare coins today. Let's start off by giving you a bit of background on the 1988 Washington quarter dollar coin. This coin was minted in 1988 as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which honored different national parks and sites across the United States. The design features George Washington on the obverse side and a unique representation of a specific national park on the reverse side. Now, when it comes to determining the value of a coin, rarity plays a huge role. The rarer the coin, the more valuable it is likely to be. So, is the 1988 Washington quarter dollar coin a rare find? The answer is yes and no. In terms of the overall mintage, there were over 800 million of these coins produced in 1988, making them fairly common in circulation. However, not all coins are created equal, and there are certain factors that can make a specific coin more valuable than the rest. One of the key factors that can significantly increase the value of a coin is the presence of errors or varieties. Errors occur during the minting process and can range from small misprints to major defects. Varieties, on the other hand, refer to coins that were produced with intentional differences in design or composition. When it comes to the 1988 Washington quarter dollar coin, there are a few known errors and varieties that collectors are on the lookout for. One of the most well-known errors for this coin is the double die obverse variety. This error occurs when a die used to strike the coin is misaligned, resulting in a doubled image on the coin's obverse side. Coins with this error can fetch a high price among collectors, with some rare examples selling for thousands of dollars. Another variety to keep an eye out for is the proof version of the 1988 Washington $quarter coin. Proof coins are specially minted for collectors and exhibit a higher level of detail and shine compared to regular circulation coins. If you happen to come across a proof 1988 Washington $quarter coin in mint condition, you could be looking at a valuable find. Aside from errors and varieties, another important factor to consider when assessing the value of a coin is its condition. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition will typically command a higher price than those that show signs of wear and tear. When it comes to the 1988 Washington $quarter coin, collectors will be on the lookout for coins that exhibit sharp details, luster, and no visible signs of damage. If you're lucky enough to find a 1988 Washington $quarter coin in a high grade, be sure to handle it with care to preserve its condition. Using proper coin holders and avoiding touching the coin's surfaces can help maintain its value over time. So, let's get to the burning question: could a 1988 Washington $quarter coin be worth millions of dollars? While it's highly unlikely that a regular circulation coin would be valued that high, there have been cases where rare varieties or errors have sold for substantial sums at auctions or through private sales. For example, in 2016, a rare 1988 Washington $quarter coin with the double die obverse error sold for over $7,500 at auction. This goes to show that even seemingly common coins can hold hidden treasures for those who know what to look for. If you're a budding coin collector looking to score big with a 1988 Washington $quarter coin, here are a few tips to keep in mind. First, educate yourself on the different errors and varieties associated with this coin. Knowing what to look for can help you spot a potentially valuable piece in your collection. Second, consider getting your coins professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. This will provide you with an unbiased assessment of your coin's condition and help establish its market value. Lastly, be patient and persistent in your search. Rare coins don't come around every day, so keep your eyes peeled at coin shows, estate sales, and online auctions for that elusive 1988 Washington $quarter coin that could be worth a fortune. And there you have it, folks. The 1988 Washington $quarter coin may not be worth millions of dollars on its own, but with the right combination of rarity, errors, and condition, you could stumble upon a real gem in your collection. Keep exploring the world of coin collecting and you never know what treasures you might unearth. 1989 Washington $quarter coin, rumored to be worth $1 million. That's right, you heard correctly, $1 million. Imagine stumbling upon one of these rare gems in your coin collection. In this video, we will explore the history of the 1989 Washington $quarter coin, its value, and how you can determine if you have a potential $1 million find in your possession. Let's start by taking a trip back in time to 1989 when this iconic quarter was first minted. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, featuring a portrait of our nation's first president, George Washington, on the obverse side. The 1989 edition is no exception, showcasing the classic design we all know and love. However, what sets this particular coin apart is its rarity and potential for a massive payday. Now, you may be wondering, how can a mere quarter be worth $1 million? Well, it all comes down to the elusive, double die error that occurred during the minting process of some 1989 Washington $quarter coins. This error results in a slight duplication of the design elements, creating a unique and highly sought-after coin. Collectors and enthusiasts alike are willing to pay top dollar for these valuable pieces of history. So, how can you determine if your 1989 Washington $quarter coin is the real deal? Well, the first step is to closely examine the coin for any signs of doubling in the design. Look for doubling in the inscription, "In God We Trust," or in Washington's portrait on the obverse side. It may be subtle, so be sure to use a magnifying glass to get a closer look. Additionally, check the edges of the coin for any irregularities or anomalies that could indicate a double die error. If you believe you have found a potential $1 million coin, the next step is to have it professionally authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. This will ensure that your coin is indeed a rare double die error and not just a regular 1989 Washington quarter dollar. Once you have your coin authenticated and graded, the sky's the limit in terms of potential value. Now, let's talk about the current market value of the 1989 Washington quarter dollar coin. While not every coin will be worth $1 million, even a regular 1989 edition in mint condition can fetch a respectable sum. Depending on the grading and rarity of your coin, it could be worth anywhere from a few $100s to several thousand. However, if you are lucky enough to come across a genuine double die error, you could potentially be looking at a six-figure payday. In conclusion, the 1989 Washington quarter dollar coin is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history with the potential to be worth $1 million. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a casual hobbyist, keep your eyes peeled for this rare gem in your collection. Who knows, you could be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. Remember to do your research, seek professional authentication, and enjoy the thrill of the hunt in the world of coin collecting. 1995 Washington quarter dollar coin. You may have heard rumors swirling around that this particular quarter could be worth $1 million, but is it really true, or just another coin collecting myth? Let's find out together. First off, let's talk a little bit about the 1995 Washington quarter itself. This coin was minted in 1995 as part of the United States Mint's quarter dollar program, which aimed to highlight each of the 50 states on special coins. The 1995 Washington quarter features the traditional portrait of George Washington on one side, with an image representing the state of Washington on the reverse side. Now, why is there so much buzz about the 1995 Washington quarter potentially being worth $1 million? Well, the excitement stems from a rare and valuable error that occurred during the minting process. In some of the 1995 quarters, a double die error occurred, which means that the design on the coin was struck by the die twice, resulting in a distinct doubling effect on certain elements of the coin. This double die error is highly sought after by coin collectors because of its rarity and uniqueness. The error can affect various parts of the coin, such as the date, image, or lettering, and can significantly increase the value of the quarter if it is in good condition. So, if you happen to come across a 1995 Washington quarter with a noticeable doubling effect, you may indeed have a valuable coin on your hands. But here's where things get a little tricky. Just because a 1995 Washington quarter has a double die error doesn't necessarily mean it's worth $1 million. The value of a coin is influenced by several factors, including its rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. While a 1995 Washington quarter with a double die error can fetch a high price, reaching the $1 million mark would require an exceptional coin in pristine condition and with a strong demand in the market. In reality, the likelihood of finding a 1995 Washington quarter worth $1 million is incredibly slim. Most coins with a double die error from that year sell for a few $100s to a couple $1,000s, depending on their condition and the specifics of the error. However, the thrill of the hunt and the possibility of stumbling upon a hidden gem is what makes coin collecting so exciting and rewarding. If you're interested in determining the potential value of your 1995 Washington quarter, it's essential to have it professionally appraised by a reputable coin dealer or grading service. These experts can assess the coin's condition, authenticity, and rarity, giving you a better idea of its market value. Remember, the condition of a coin plays a significant role in determining its worth, so be sure to handle it with care and keep it protected in a coin holder or case. In addition to the double die error, there are other factors that can affect the value of a 1995 Washington quarter. For example, quarters minted in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco may have different mint marks that can impact their collectability. Additionally, any imperfections or damage to the coin, such as scratches, dents, or discoloration, can decrease its value. It's also worth noting that the value of coins can fluctuate over time based on market trends, collector interest, and other external factors. While the 1995 Washington quarter may not be worth $1 million today, who knows what the future holds for this coin and its potential value. As with any investment or collectible item, it's essential to stay informed, do your research, and seek guidance from experts to make informed decisions. So, in conclusion, while the 1995 Washington quarter may not be worth $1 million, it still holds a special place in the hearts of coin collectors and enthusiasts. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, exploring the world of coins can be a rewarding and fascinating journey filled with history, artistry, and discovery. Who knows, maybe you'll uncover a hidden treasure in your coin collection that could one day be worth a fortune. 1997 Washington quarter dollar coin and whether it could potentially be worth $1 million. Let's start off by taking a closer look at the 1997 Washington quarter. This particular coin features the iconic profile of George Washington on the obverse side, along with the words United States of America and quarter dollar. On the reverse side, you will find a majestic bald eagle with outstretched wings, clutching an olive branch and arrows in its talons. This design was created by John Flanagan and has been a staple of the quarter coin since 1932. Now, you may be wondering what sets the 1997 Washington quarter apart from the rest. Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is key. The fewer coins minted, the more valuable they tend to be. In the case of the 1997 Washington quarter, only a limited number were produced compared to other years. This scarcity factor can drive up the value of the coin significantly. In addition to rarity, the condition of the coin plays a crucial role in determining its value. A coin that is in pristine, uncirculated condition will fetch a much higher price than one that shows signs of wear and tear. So, if you happen to come across a 1997 Washington quarter that looks like it just rolled off the mint, you may be sitting on a potential goldmine. Now, let's address the million-dollar question: is the 1997 Washington quarter coin worth $1 million? The short answer is, it's highly unlikely. While rare coins can certainly fetch a hefty sum, reaching the $1 million mark is extremely rare and usually reserved for coins with a long history and significant historical significance. That being said, that doesn't mean the 1997 Washington quarter is worthless. In fact, if you were to find one in excellent condition, it could still be worth a pretty penny. Depending on the market demand and current trends in coin collecting, a 1997 Washington quarter in uncirculated condition could fetch anywhere from $100 to $500 or more. So, how can you determine the value of your 1997 Washington quarter coin? One of the best ways is to consult a professional coin dealer or appraiser. They will be able to give you an accurate assessment of the coin's worth based on factors such as rarity, condition, and current market trends. You can also do some research online or in coin collecting guides to get an idea of what similar coins are selling for. In conclusion, while the 1997 Washington quarter may not be worth $1 million, it still holds value for coin collectors and enthusiasts. Its limited mintage and classic design make it a sought-after piece for anyone looking to add to their collection. So, next time you come across a 1997 Washington quarter, take a closer look. You never know, you may just have a hidden gem in your hands. 1999 Washington quarter dollar coin being worth $1 million. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's get started on this thrilling treasure hunt. First and foremost, let's talk about the 1999 Washington quarter dollar coin. This iconic coin features a portrait of the first President of the United States, George Washington, on the obverse side. On the reverse side, you'll find an image of an eagle with outstretched wings, symbolizing freedom and strength. The design of this coin is truly timeless and captures the essence of American history. Now, you may be wondering why a 1999 Washington quarter dollar coin could potentially be worth $1 million. Well, as with any collectible item, the value of a coin is determined by a variety of factors, including its rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. In the case of this particular coin, there are a few key details that could make it incredibly valuable. One of the most important factors to consider is the mint mark on the coin. Mint marks indicate where a coin was produced and can significantly impact its value. For the 1999 Washington quarter dollar coin, there are 3 possible mint marks to look out for: P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. Generally, coins with the San Francisco mint mark tend to be rarer and more valuable due to lower production numbers. Another factor to consider is the condition of the coin. A well-preserved coin with minimal wear and tear will typically fetch a higher price than one that is heavily circulated. When examining a 1999 Washington quarter-dollar coin, be sure to look for any scratches, dings, or discoloration that could affect its overall value. A coin in mint condition will have sharp details and a lustrous finish, making it highly sought after by collectors. Furthermore, the demand for a particular coin can also impact its value. Collectors are always on the lookout for unique and rare coins to add to their collections, driving up prices for coins that are in high demand. The 1999 Washington quarter-dollar coin holds a special place in the hearts of many collectors, as it marks one of the final years of the original statehood quarters program. This program was immensely popular and sparked a renewed interest in coin collecting across the country. So, could a 1999 Washington quarter-dollar coin be worth $1 million? While it's certainly possible, the likelihood is quite slim. Coins that reach such astronomical values are typically one-of-a-kind rarities or errors that capture the attention of the entire numismatic community. However, that doesn't mean you should overlook the potential value of your own coin collection. If you have a 1999 Washington quarter-dollar coin in your possession, it's worth taking the time to have it appraised by a professional coin dealer or grading service. These experts can provide valuable insight into the rarity and condition of your coin, helping you determine its true worth. Who knows, you may just stumble upon a hidden gem that could fetch you a substantial sum of money. In conclusion, the 1999 Washington quarter-dollar coin is a timeless piece of American history that holds a special place in the world of coin collecting. While it may not be worth $1 million, its value lies in the stories and memories it represents. So, keep exploring the fascinating world of numismatics, and you never know what treasures you may uncover along the way. 2000 Washington quarter-dollar coin. Now, you might be wondering if this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth $1 million. Well, stick around as we explore the history, rarity, and value of this particular coin. First off, let's talk a bit about the 2000 Washington quarter-dollar coin. This coin was minted as part of the statehood quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008 and featured designs representing each of the 50 states. The 2000 Washington quarter specifically commemorates the state of Maryland, featuring an image of George Washington on the obverse and a design representing the Chesapeake Bay on the reverse. Now, when it comes to determining the value of a coin like the 2000 Washington quarter, a few key factors come into play. One of the most important things to consider is the coin's mintage numbers. In the case of the 2000 Washington quarter, over 767 million were minted, making it a fairly common coin in terms of production. However, the value of a coin can also be influenced by its condition and any unique characteristics it may have. For example, if a 2000 Washington quarter is in mint condition or has a rare error, it could potentially fetch a higher price among collectors. So, let's address the burning question: is a 2000 Washington quarter-dollar coin worth $1 million? The short answer is, it's highly unlikely. While there are certainly rare coins that have sold for millions of dollars, the 2000 Washington quarter is not typically one of them. That being said, there are still opportunities to find value in collecting coins like this one. If you happen to come across a 2000 Washington quarter in exceptional condition or with a unique error, it could still be worth more than its face value. Some collectors may be willing to pay a premium for coins that are in high demand or have specific characteristics that make them stand out from the rest. In the world of coin collecting, the thrill is often in the hunt for that elusive rare gem that could potentially be worth a fortune. While the chances of finding $1 million coin may be slim, the joy of uncovering a valuable piece of history is well worth the journey. So, if you're interested in exploring the world of rare coins and potentially finding hidden treasures in your coin collection, don't be discouraged by the odds. Keep on searching, keep on learning, and who knows, you just might stumble upon a gem that could be worth $1 million. In conclusion, while a 2000 Washington quarter-dollar coin may not be worth $1 million, it still holds value as a piece of American history and a collectible item for enthusiasts. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, there's always something new to discover in the fascinating world of numismatics. 2001 Washington quarter-dollar. You might be wondering, could this unassuming coin be worth $1 million? Let's find out together. Before we get into the nitty-gritty details of this coin, let's take a closer look at its design. The 2001 Washington quarter features a stunning profile of our nation's first president, George Washington, on the obverse side. On the reverse side, we see an image of an eagle and a laurel wreath, symbolizing strength and victory. Now, you might be thinking, how could a coin that's been in circulation for over 2 decades be worth $1 million? Well, my fellow coin enthusiasts, the devil is in the details. One important factor to consider when determining the value of a coin is its mint condition. In the world of numismatics, coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint condition. A coin in poor condition will have significant wear and tear, while a coin in mint condition will look as good as the day it was minted. The better the condition of the coin, the higher its potential value. If you happen to come across a 2001 Washington quarter that's in pristine, uncirculated condition, you might just have a valuable gem in your hands. Coins that are in excellent condition can fetch top dollar at coin auctions and from collectors who are willing to pay a premium for rarity. Another important factor to consider when determining the value of a coin is its rarity. In the case of the 2001 Washington quarter, there are certain key dates and mint marks that are more valuable than others. For example, quarters minted in San Francisco or Denver tend to be more sought after by collectors. If you happen to stumble upon a 2001 Washington quarter with a rare mint mark or error, you could potentially be holding onto a coin that's worth a small fortune. Collectors are always on the lookout for rare coins to add to their collections, and they are willing to pay top dollar for them. Now, you might be thinking, but how do I know if my 2001 Washington quarter is worth $1 million? The best way to determine the value of your coin is to have it appraised by a professional coin dealer or numismatist. These experts have the knowledge and experience to accurately assess the value of your coin based on its condition, rarity, and demand. In conclusion, while it's unlikely that a regular 2001 Washington quarter is worth $1 million, there is a chance that you could stumble upon a rare and valuable coin that could fetch a hefty sum. Keep your eyes peeled for key dates, mint marks, and errors, and you just might strike it rich in the world of coin collecting. 2003 Washington quarter dollar coin worth $1 million. Well, you're about to find out as we uncover the fascinating history and value of this sought-after coin. Let's start by delving into the history of the 2003 Washington quarter dollar coin. This coin was minted as part of the 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008 and celebrated each of the 50 states in the United States. The 2003 quarter represents the state of Illinois and features a design showcasing President Abraham Lincoln, who spent much of his life in Illinois. The coin also includes the inscription, Land of Lincoln, paying homage to the state's nickname. Now, onto the million-dollar question, is the 2003 Washington quarter dollar coin worth $1 million? While this coin may not be as valuable as $1 million, it does hold significant worth to avid collectors. In circulation, the 2003 Washington quarter typically has a face value of 25 cents. However, if you have a coin in mint condition or with a rare error, its value can skyrocket. One of the factors that can greatly increase the value of a 2003 Washington quarter dollar coin is rare errors or varieties. Some sought-after errors include double die coins, where the design appears to be doubled, and off-center strikes, where the design is off-center on the coin. These errors are highly prized by collectors and can fetch a hefty sum at auction. Another key factor in determining the value of a coin is its mintage figures. The 2003 Washington quarter dollar coin had a total mintage of over 581 million coins. While this may seem like a large number, certain mintages of this coin may be lower, making them more desirable to collectors. For example, coins minted at the Philadelphia Mint tend to have lower mintages compared to those minted at the Denver Mint. To determine the value of your 2003 Washington quarter dollar coin, it's essential to have it graded and authenticated by a professional grading service. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to perfect mint state, with higher grades commanding higher prices. Authentication ensures that your coin is genuine and not a counterfeit or altered coin. As of the current market trends, a standard 2003 Washington quarter dollar coin in average circulated condition is worth around 25 cents. However, if you have a coin in mint condition or with a rare error, its value can range from a few dollars to potentially hundreds or even thousands of dollars. It's always best to consult with a reputable coin dealer or numismatist to get an accurate assessment of your coin's worth. Over the years, there have been some notable sales and auction results for rare 2003 Washington quarter-dollar coins. In 2010, a 2003 Illinois quarter with a double die error sold for over $900 at auction. Similarly, a 2003 D Illinois quarter with an off-center strike fetched over $600 at auction. These examples highlight the potential value of rare errors and varieties in the 2003 Washington quarter coin. In conclusion, while the 2003 Washington quarter-dollar coin may not be worth $1 million, it certainly has value to collectors and enthusiasts alike. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a novice coin collector, the thrill of hunting for rare coins and discovering hidden treasures is what makes this hobby so exciting. So, next time you come across a 2003 Washington quarter in your pocket change, take a closer look. You never know what rare treasure you might find. 2013 and uncover whether they could potentially be worth $1 million. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's dive into this fascinating topic. Before we get into the potential value of these coins, let's take a quick trip down memory lane and explore the history behind the 2013 Washington quarter-dollar coin. This coin, which was minted in 2013, features the iconic image of George Washington on the obverse side and the familiar image of an eagle on the reverse side. It was part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which honored national parks and other national sites across the United States. Now, let's address the million-dollar question: could the 2013 Washington quarter-dollar coin be worth $1 million? The short answer is, unfortunately, highly unlikely. While there are certainly some rare and valuable coins out there, the 2013 Washington quarter-dollar coin is not typically one of them. However, that doesn't mean that it doesn't have any value at all. When it comes to determining the value of a coin, there are several factors to consider. These include the coin's rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. In the case of the 2013 Washington quarter-dollar coin, it is not considered to be particularly rare, as millions of these coins were minted in 2013. Additionally, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in its value. Coins that are in pristine condition are generally more valuable than those that show signs of wear and tear. It's important to address some common misconceptions when it comes to coin collecting. Many people believe that all old coins are automatically worth a lot of money, but this is not necessarily the case. Just because a coin is old does not mean that it is rare or valuable. Additionally, the face value of a coin does not necessarily reflect its actual worth. For example, a quarter-dollar coin could potentially be worth much more than its 25-cent face value. While it is highly unlikely that the 2013 Washington quarter-dollar coin is worth $1 million, there have been some exceptional cases of coins selling for exorbitant amounts. One notable example is the 1794 flowing hair silver dollar, which sold for over $10 million at auction. These rare cases are few and far between, but they demonstrate that there is potential for certain coins to be worth a significant amount of money. If you are a coin collector or simply interested in the value of your coins, there are a few tips to keep in mind. First and foremost, do your research. Educate yourself on the specific coins you're interested in and familiarize yourself with the factors that influence their value. Additionally, consider having your coins appraised by a professional to get an accurate assessment of their worth. Finally, take good care of your coins by storing them properly and handling them with care to maintain their condition. In conclusion, while the 2013 Washington quarter-dollar coin is unlikely to be worth $1 million, it still holds value for collectors and enthusiasts. Remember that the value of a coin is not solely determined by its age or face value, but rather by a combination of factors such as rarity, condition, and demand. So, keep collecting, keep exploring, and who knows, you may just stumble upon a hidden gem in your coin collection.